Hello everyone. Now in this one I'll be working another product rule worksheet. I won't be working all of it because these questions require a lot of working. They're actually good practice for your algebra as well because you already need it in the future. Now as I said, these are very long or this would be a very long video if I choose to work all of them, probably close to 2 hours. Of course, you see the answers are there and they give you a guideline on how to actually work it. Now, when you actually sit down and you work it yourself, it will be a very tedious process. So I'll show you one method that I make use of when it comes to solving those very long questions. At the same time, it just still comes back to what I've been showing all along. Take things apart and then put them all together. So, alright, pen is up and functioning. So it's f of x is equal to minus 3 plus 3x plus 3x squared minus 3x cubed. I'm going to put it on the bottom. I'll have to zoom in afterwards. Times 3 minus 3x minus x squared plus 3x cubed plus 2x to the fourth. Okay, so just make sure. Yeah. So I'll be zooming in so I could actually have more space to work with. Do I need 2 pages? Nah, I'll stick with this. And I'll be adjusting this as well. So let me zoom back in. Yeah, I actually created a video for my class, my school class early on. Alright, so lace thickness, that good. So with that being said, when you're solving for the product rule, dy upon dx is equal to u dv upon dx plus v du upon dx. Now that's what you know. So let me just go into what I'm hinting at. When I say solve everything by piece, I will solve for u dv dx and then v du dx. So u is equal to minus 3 plus 3x plus 3x squared minus 3x cubed. And du upon dx is equal to 3 because you're differentiating, so the 3x, so this is 0, here is 0, so you have 3 plus 6x minus 9x squared. So that's my u du dx. And my v is equal to 3 minus 3x minus x squared plus 3x cubed plus 2x to the fourth. So the dv dx, so this is equal to 0 of, this is going to be minus 3 minus 2x plus 9x squared plus 8x cubed. So let's make sure everything is right here. Everything is right there. So that's that. Of course, like I said, I always work these before I actually create a video, so I'm just going through it as I would, but when you're working on your own, of course, you'll be paying more attention to what comes at which point. So what I'm solving for is u dv upon dx. This is what I'm solving for first, and then I'm going to solve for v du dx. So dy dx is equal to u, which is going to be minus 3 plus 3x plus 3x squared minus 3x cubed. Right? And dv dx is going to be minus 3 minus 2x plus 9x squared plus 8x cubed. Alright, now you have to stay with me now for this here, right? For each of them, I'm going to multiply the individual terms, then I move on to the next set of terms. So minus 3 times a minus 3 is going to be 9. Minus 3 times a minus 2 is going to be plus 6x. So minus 3 times minus 2x plus 6x squared. Minus 3 times 9x squared. 3 9s is minus 27 x squared. And minus 3 times 8x cubed is going to be a minus 24 x cubed. So that's one part. So I'll be writing like 2 or 3 lines for this stuff because of how long it actually is going to be. So now I'm here now. So 3x times minus 3 is going to be minus 9x. 3x times minus 2x is going to be minus 6x squared. 3x times 9x squared, 3 9 is going to be plus 27x cubed plus 3x times 8x cubed. 3h is 24. This is x to the 4th. So I'm here now. 3 times minus 3 is going to be minus 9. And then I have x squared. So 3x times a minus 2x is going to be minus 6. Just a moment, please. Let me just stop for a sec. I'm at 3x squared. 3x squared, so minus 9x squared. 3x squared times minus 2x. Minus 2x squared minus 6x cubed. And 3x squared times 8x cubed. And that's going to be plus 24 x to the 5th. Now because I'm running out of space, I'm going to continue at the bottom here now. So this is a continuation with the arrow there. So now I have minus 3x cubed times the bracket. So minus 3x cubed times minus 3. 3 times 3 is 9. And I have x cubed minus 3x cubed times minus 2x. That's going to be a positive 6x to the 4th. Then I have minus 3x cubed times 9x squared. So it's going to be minus 3 9 is 27. X, 3 plus 2, 5. Then I have minus 3x cubed times 8x cubed. So it's going to be minus 24x to the 6th. So all of this now is what you actually are working with. So in this line, what you need to do is group. So how I group, I go from the highest power to the lowest power. I would put an asterisk. I shouldn't put an asterisk. So I'm going to put a star first. I'll explain that to you in a moment. 24x to the 6th. Now for each term that I'm going to acknowledge, I'll put a symbol above it so I know I actually acknowledge that I actually have something done with it. So this is x to the 5th. So for this one here, I'm going to put asterisks. So those are the 2 with the power of the 5th. So I'll have minus 27x to the 5th plus 24x to the 5th. Now I am at 4. So for this here, I'm just going to put a line above it. So a line here as well. And I believe those are the only 2. No, I should have another one somewhere. 6x cubed. I missed something. Yeah, you see, that's the thing. When you actually work it, you actually pick up this stuff. So where am I? So this is something that I do again because it's so long. What I do, I'm going to use different colors to highlight this. So when I actually do the first part, what happens is I know that my last term is here. Good. Yes, I actually did all of this when I worked these from, because when you actually do all the multiplications, it can really be distracting. So when I use this here, my last term would be in the 4th. when I use the 3x squared, last term would be the fifth. So let me just show you another trick here. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, right? There you have, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Now here you have this tree. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you have here the 3x squared. You see I have 3 here. Alright? And then I have 4 here. So if I'm actually to multiply throughout, I should have 4 for everything. But in this case, I only have 3, which means I'm actually missing something. So in this section here now, I have plus 3x squared minus 3, so it's minus 9x squared, plus 3x squared minus 2x is going to be 3 times 2 is minus 6x cubed. So what I actually didn't acknowledge is 3x squared and 9x squared. So this is 24x, no, 3 9 is 27, sorry. So that's my missing term. 3 9s, 27 x to the fourth. So that's what I actually was missing. So going back, yes, and even though I worked it, you can see the lengthy process can actually lead to some amount of confusion. So with that being said, I just have 6, I have 5. This is the fourth one, so I'm going to put a line above it like that. So what I now have is, alright, where's my first one? Plus 6x to the fourth plus 27x to the fourth plus 24x to the fourth. Right? Now, after that, I'm going to put an x for the cube, no, triangle for cubes. So a triangle over 9x cubed, a triangle over 6x cubed, a triangle over 27x cubed, and a triangle over minus 24x cubed. So my next line I have, or my next step is plus 9x cubed minus 6x cubed plus 27x cubed minus 24x cubed. Next, I have my squares. Yeah, I won't have any square in this last part here because if you notice, I have my symbols telling me that everything here has been made use of. So I come here, I have 1 square, 2 square, 3 squares. So what I have starting from, I always start from this part going back. I start from here, so I move in that direction. So I have minus 9x squared minus 6x squared minus 27x squared. So I'm just going to go down now and continue writing here. So after that, I have just the x's. So I have an x here and an x here. So this is minus 9x plus 6x. Then I just have plus 9. So this is equal to minus 24x to the 6th. Now this part we already grouped, so you're now simplifying. So minus 24x to the 6th minus 3x to the 5th. Alright, so this done, this done. So I'm working here now. 6x to the 4th plus 27x to the 4th plus 24x to the 4th. Adding all of that together would give me 57x to the 4th. So I have 9x cubed working all the way here. So 9x cubed minus 6x plus 27. Just a moment, please. Let me just do a quick calculation here. Oh, there's another one. so not x, so this, all of this. So 9x cubed minus 6x plus 27x cubed minus 24x cubed, and this is going to give me plus 6x cubed. Then I have my squares, so I have 9 minus 6 minus 27. Should not 9, it's minus 9 minus 6 minus 27, which is minus 42x squared. And now I have these here, minus 9x plus 6x is going to give me minus 3x, and I have plus 9. So you have to go through all of that just to reach this stage. Alright, so let me see if I have enough. Maybe I could just, yeah, I could work it right here. Let me just draw a line. So now I'm solving for v du dx. So dy upon dx is equal to v, which is 3 minus 3x minus x squared plus 3x cubed plus 2x to the 4th, and du dx, which is 3 plus 6x minus 9x squared. So some persons may feel comfortable to just switch these two around by having this in front and this at the behind, but again, it's up to you. So wait, just give me a moment to ensure that everything here is, yeah, good. So everything is right. 3 times 3 is 9. 3 times 6x is going to give me 18x. 3 times minus 9 squared is going to be minus 27x squared. Then I have minus 3x times 3 is going to be minus 9x. Minus 3x times 6x is going to give me minus 18x squared. Minus 3x minus 9x squared. 3 negative and negative is a positive. Then I have 27x cubed. So now we have x squared times minus x squared times 3x is going to be minus 3x squared. Minus x squared times 6x is going to give me minus 6x cubed. Minus x squared times 9x squared is going to give me positive 9x to the 4th. I'm just going to continue writing here now. Alright, so 3x cubed times 3 is 9x cubed, and 3x cubed times 6x, this is 6 is 18 x to the 4th, and 3x cubed times minus 9x squared is going to be minus 27 x to the 5th. So now we're here now. 2x to the 4th times 3. So this is going to be plus 6x to the 4th. 2x to the 4th times 6x. 2 6 is 12x to the 5th. And 2x to the 4th times minus 9x squared minus 18x to the 6th. So with that being said, you're now going to group. So starting at the back here, I would have minus 18x squared. Give me a moment. Minus 18x squared. So now asterisk for fifth power. I'll have plus 12x to the 5th minus 27x to the 5th. No, 4th power, so I'm using a back tick. So everything to the 4th power now, I'll have plus 6x to the 4th plus 18x to the 4th plus 9x to the 4th power. Now cubed is next, so I'm using a triangle. So I have plus 9x cubed minus 6x cubed plus 27 x cubed. Good, so I'm at squares now. So I have minus 3x squared minus 18x squared minus 27x squared. So that everything is accounted for. I have this now. So I have minus 9x plus 18x, and finally plus 9. 18x to the 6th power. So I'll have minus 18x to the 6th. 12x to the 5th minus 27x to the 5th is going to be minus 15x to the 5th. So let me just start signaling these things out. 6 plus 18 plus 9 is 33x to the 4th. Signaling these out now. 9 minus 6 plus 27. That's going to give me plus 30x cubed. Signaling these out now. Minus 3 minus 18 minus 27. Give me a moment here, please. So minus 3 minus 18 minus 27 minus 48x squared. Then I have these here now. Minus 9 plus 18 is plus 9x. And I have plus 9. Now, at this stage, you can actually start to be relieved because you now have u dv dx and you have v du dx. So now all you need to do is just put them together. So I'm going to put dy upon dx is equal to u dv dx plus v du dx. So I know what both of these work out to. So for u dv dx is going to be minus 24x to the 6th minus 3x to the 5th plus 57x to the 4th plus 6x cubed minus 42x squared minus 3x plus 9. So for me personally, I put my addition sign here. And what I now do is I have minus my v dx, which is minus 18 x to the 6th minus 15 x to the 5th plus 33 x to the 4th plus 30 x cubed minus 48 x squared plus 9x plus 9. Now the reason why I chose to, of course, do it up this way is I can see what goes in line with one another, making it a little bit easier to work out in the end. So starting, again, it's not as though anything is actually going to cross over. You just work straight down. So when I say work straight down, just to give you a simple understanding of that, highlight's not working. Let me just change the ink. And this is what I actually mean. If you notice here, they work out. The 5s work out, the 4s work out, 3s work out, 2s work out, 1s, and then of course you just have the constants there. So that's what I mean. You just have to just do the operation for the numbers and then just write the variables with it. So with this being said, minus 24 minus 18 is minus 42 x to the 6th minus 3x to the 5th and minus 15x to the 5th is minus 18x to the 5th. 57x to the 4th and 33x to the 4th is going to be plus 90x to the 4th. 6x cubed plus 30, oh, I shouldn't have done that. Give me a moment. 6x cubed plus 3x cubed is going to give me 36x cubed. Minus 42 minus 48 is minus 90x squared. Minus 3x plus 9x is plus 6x. 9 plus 9, 18. And with that, you're finished. Now, I'm going to zoom out to show you what this all look like. It shouldn't be that bad because I try to make use of different pages. Yeah, so I made use of a long paper to actually, and I had to actually, I made use of a long paper to do this, and I actually had to use it in landscape to actually make it all make sense to me. Because if you actually do it in your book the standard way, you see I ran out of space even though I had this in landscape. So I just turned the page landscape and then I worked it out. Now, I would again say you should spend some time working these problems out. It would be a little bit frustrating, of course, because of all of the calculations, but it is, of course, going to help you with memorizing your, or making use of the algebra skills that you currently have, and it will greatly assist you in actually solving future problems. Okay, with that being said, I do hope everyone is enjoying their day, and see everyone in calculus class.